Oh man, that was brutal. I'm sure I failed. I always get panicky around tests. Hopefully my next test won't be so bad. I shouldn't think about it. I'll send the rain clouds after me. The only thing I want to test right now is food. I wonder what it'll be today. Perhaps not pasta? Who sang this? Oh, it's Ray. Oh man, I hate curry. That's a shame. Hey Sayori, how are you? I'm great, and so is Curry. I'm going to get some lunch. Oh, well, good for you. I'll get something from the vending machine. I dislike curry. People always make it too spicy for me. I like it still. Anyways, I'll see you around. No, I'll be right back. No, what? Oh, okay. Why is she talking like this? Ray's weird. No, I'll be right back to talk to you. You need to tell me what happened between you and Sakamoto-san. Okay. Oh, I know. No, okay, no, okay. At first, I was like, that's a weird thing. I was like, no, yeah, she's saying, no, I'll be right back to talk to you. Okay, so, yeah. Because she was saying, I'll see you around. Is that the lady from Sayori's dream? She's real now? No, she's... Oh, fucking hell. Okay, let me explain it. Sayori's dream was, yeah, it was a flashback. That's what it was. She was having a flashback. She was doing it while dreaming. So, yes, Ray is real. It's just, it was doing one of those things in cartoons when they have the flashback and then the characters like start saying something that's happening to them in real life. Yeah, like they're like, wake up, and it's like, huh? And it's like the guy in the dream is saying wake up, and then it like they wake up, and then it's like the teacher's actually saying wake up, you know? Yeah, it was one of those things. I wonder if Ray would join if she heard the literature club had grown since we last talked to the sign-up sheet. Fake butchered Sakamoto again. That's how Persona 5 says it. I don't care. Because also people already said technically you're right. So I'm like, all right, if technically I'm right, I'm going by technically. I'm not Japanese. I'm going to say it how an American would say it. I went to a line to get a plate of food and quickly sat at a table. Alone. Again. I wonder if Zero would come sit with me today. Speaking of Zero, how did Ray know that we talked? I guess small towns get bored and talk. This is a school. You could have said small schools, I guess. I was like, this is a school. Ray came to my table and sat down. She had an excited smile, ready to talk about whatever gossip was passed around. So spill it. Did you and Sakamoto-san get into a relationship? I spat my milk out onto the table, almost hitting Ray. What? Where did you get that idea? Well, Sakamoto-san is acting weird, so I figured you and him got into it. You're the only person in school who can make his attitude change. No, he woke up and chose kindness. That's what I gathered. He even wanted to join the literature club. Really? It's not every day that he waits for me. That's all that really. Besides, I'm not the type of person to go after something that... What? Okay, there's too much grammar. I have no idea what's happening, what's being said here. Something like that. Okay, I got it now. Yeah, okay, yeah, so it's... Besides, I'm not the type of person to go after something like that. There you go. I'm perfectly fine being alone, after all. I guess that should have been after all, I'm perfectly fine being alone. I think after all at the end makes that weird. You don't have to lie to yourself, you know. I'm not in a Not about that. I figured you two wouldn't be in a relationship. I just don't understand. Do you really want to be alone, Sayori? The fact that you're used to being alone is not the same as wanting to be alone, after all. What is she talking about? What is she trying to say? A little birdie told me you convinced him to join the literature club. I wonder, how did you ask him to specifically to join? What? He offered to join! What are those rumors? No way. I mean, I guess you did say he wanted to join. I guess rumors are just a weird and complex version of telephone. The truth gets mixed up so often. You would not believe what people have been saying. I bet he's so nice to offer to join your club, knowing the member count. You haven't met him? We pass pleasantries every so often, but never actually... What? Oh, these fuckers. I was like, who's this? Alright. Oh, hey, it's the Thirsty Twins. Hmm? So, is Sakamoto-san assembling a harem? Or is this his poor choice? What does he have to do with this? A little birdie told us Sayori and Sakamoto were Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not what's going on at all. I asked, they aren't into each other. I mean, do you honestly think they would tell you about their love life? Who are you anyways? I didn't think Sayori had any friends outside of her taco festival club. Hey, be nice to KO. She's trying her hardest to make friends. Isn't that right, Sayori? This is my hardest? Yeah, I guess they're right. Can't make friends except for inside the club. Why? Maybe I just wasn't cut out for this school. I should just give up. I'm not gonna make any more friends. I'm an outcast, a reject. Maybe the world would be better without. What's going on here? I didn't notice her. Was she there the whole time? We were talking to Sayori and Rai, and they weren't. How have you been feeling? I heard a little girl punched you last year. Huh? Where? A teacher does their own homework, you know. The school bell rings. Anyways, Sayori, you should get headed to English, don't you think? Oh, are they reading The Great Gatsby? Yeah, they're supposed to read a chapter last night. Did you read it, Sayori? I didn't. I'm sorry. I can start catching up in class. When did this happen that day? I thought MC sat with Sayori at lunch. When did this happen? This happened after or before? He left. I thought he sat with them at lunch. I need you to be straight with me, Sayori. Was that girl picking on you? What? No! Ray's my friend! So the others were? I didn't say that. But you implied it. Look, Sayori, you're a very quirky and fun girl. Not those girls. Boilerplate bullies. They annoy me. They don't add much to society except conflict. But it's going to happen, whether they harass you or act condescending toward you. But you're the writer of your own story, Sayori. You don't have to listen to others' harsh criticism, as long as you stay true to yourself. For a teacher, she's quite the psychologist, isn't she? My teacher has a smooth mouth, if nothing else. I feel bad for not reading that chapter. She is a very good teacher. She deserves students that pay attention. I'll work hard today. For the teacher. Thank you for the 200 bits, raised Bob. Pressure does not work that way. You don't suddenly change the mood in seconds. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. That was day 2? Oh, okay, he ate lunch with her on day 2. I thought he ate lunch with her on day 1. Okay, everyone. I hope you read last night's chapter. There were several students saying I forgot, me being among them. The teacher was less than impressed. None of you say anything. Nice. Listen, class, you're going to write your own stories later in the year. Grab some inspiration from the Lost Generation, will you? The Jazz Age was an interesting time in history. We all feel Kurosuru's disappointment. Some people let out sighs of relief, but I was happy to read ahead of her speed. I can easily think of it as a poem and make it more entertaining for myself. This is actually good. What a romantic connection. Apparently, Gatsby only wanted to be rich so he could impress a girl who was also rich after going to battle. When he returned, he found out the lady was married, which pushed him to throw wild parties. Alright then, was everyone paying attention? I looked off my book to see the person in front of me asleep. Miss Kurosu grabbed the pencil top eraser from her desk and took aim. Uh-oh. I know where this is going. Miss Kurosu chucked the eraser at his head and hit me as well. Dang it, Sayori! Why didn't you dodge? The student woke up reluctantly and rubbed his head. I haven't had time to build up my social links. You can't dodge, Sayori. I'm sorry. What's going on? We both got the eraser treatment. Not my intention to hit Sayori. It was my intention to hit you, though. Why are you sleeping in class? I, was up late night binging watching the series I like. I'm sorry, Kusuru-sensei. Look, there's a test at the end of the week, and I'd like you all to be prepared. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She did say yesterday that we had a test. What I don't understand is why we were taking a test the week we're reading a book. Oh well, once you get to a certain point, you can just read a book in a single read. Especially a book as small as this one. Excuse me, but I just realized something. Isn't a test too soon? What do you mean? It's just weird that we're going through this so fast, isn't it? Especially with the festival around the corner. Okay, you caught me. I'm trying to get through this because the next unit is poetry. I adore poetry. Besides, it would be an easy test, if you pay attention to the details, I mean. Short story, short test. Can't really complain when the next unit allows your creative brains to run wild. Will we be writing our own poems the entire... Don't get too passionate yet, Sayori. We still gotta get through this unit. Poetry. The most exciting unit of all. I wonder how many poems I have in my closet. I always write them after an exciting day, or I'm aware of my rain clouds coming in. Okay, everyone. After the most exciting chapter, what do you say we stop here? It's time to pack up for the day. Yeah, my teacher's the best.
Poetry sounds familiar. What do you mean? I've never seen Sayori write poetry before in my life. Sayori hates poetry. He's like, poetry, gross. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the club scene's gonna play out.
Okay, now it's time to pick up Zero.
Like, I'm hoping that they are not just replaying the entire scene word for word.
His classroom should be a few doors down.
What the fuck? Okay, random people. Hold up! Don't go in there! There's an alien in there! Oh, do you have any proof? Trust me, that Sakamoto was definitely replaced by an alien. Okay, never mind. These are... Oh, yeah, right. It's these people. I totally forgot what voices I gave them. Sayori, back me up here. Isn't Sakamoto an alien? You did notice, right? He's clearly been replaced.
I just want my notebook that I left behind. I'm going inside to bring Zero to the literature club. Want me to get your notebook as well?
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. It'll be a fierce one-on-one battle.
Thanks,
Nice.
Sayori, but I can get it myself. After a few minutes, I was about to enter his classroom, only for Zero to step out the front door.
Oh, Sayori, there you are.
Were you waiting for me?
Yes, I was. Let's go to the literature club.
It's nice to see that he's very excited to join the club. With a passion like that, he could most certainly be helpful during the festival, and be a fun club member. I'm so excited. Let's see where it goes. I didn't think you'd be that excited. What has gotten into you? Not that I'm complaining. The most interesting part of literature is the poetry. Just ask my closet.
I'm just excited to start the first day of my first club in my... I'm just excited to start the first day of the first club in my life. That's all, Sayori.
I'm glad you feel like that. Let's go. And thus, today marks the day I did what I dreamed of for so long. Going to the literature club with my childhood friend.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Infinite Mob. Back when I was in school, one of my teachers managed to throw a piece of chalk at a student that was sleeping, and it landed right on his mouth. Ew! He had chalk mouth. Did you get hit by about people throwing chalk?
My school story.
I mean, he told that story because it was related. I'm just saying.
No, it was. Oh,
I mean, kind of, I
thought it was
guess. I mean,
telling
there were getting stories about a
throwing
teacher
things.
throwing something because a teacher threw something. Oh, then is that what your story's about? All right, then what did the teacher
Yeah.
throw?
My story's relevant then. Yes. The science teacher, he was a lovely man, and he was like so, like, he was never angry, right? It was so weird because like he was never mad. He was always like happy. And then one day, some people were just talking in class, and something must have pissed him off that morning because like we were all taken so aback by how like pissed off he was that day. And like some kids weren't listening to him, so he picked up a pair of scissors and he threw them across the room, and they stuck in the corkboard at the very back of the classroom. And everyone was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh, yeah, wait, no, I remember that story you told me. Yeah, the fucking scissors.
He
Yeah,
was
I remember
pissed,
that one.
and like we all were so, yeah,
Bro, he's ready.
we were all so.
Yeah, I remember
fucking,
you
like,
told me that
what
because
the
I remember I
fuck?
was like, did he get fucking fired? What the hell? He's throwing scissors. don't know, man. You can't just be
No.
throwing scissors.
No, he didn't.
I mean,
Well, no one told on him because like they all liked him, right?
I mean, I'm surprised.
He was a good
that
teacher. He was
somehow,
just
even
pissed
if he
off
was a
that
good
day.
teacher, that no one said anything. Like, I wasn't saying I wanted him fired. I'm just saying I'm surprised nobody said anything.
No one said
That's
anything.
a
yeah.
big. I don't know. I think nowadays
nobody did, I don't
cares
think.
enough to
I
have
mean,
to.
maybe-
there's a lot
maybe
of work
some
you gotta
people
do to
did,
go to
but
fucking
nothing
principal
happened to
and be
him.
like, principal, he was scary. Bro, I would have used that as fucking evidence.
Yeah.
Bro, give me a good grade or else, saying about your scissors fiasco.
Blackmail.
It's
I'm gonna
normally
say
more
that you
crowded
threw
in the
these
halls,
scissors
but it
across
seems like the
room.
world wanted to make a clear path to the club. And this is really happening. Another member of the club. More friends, more creativity pouring out from the club room. Stay true to yourself, Zero Sakamoto, because there are people who want you there. I swing open the door, opening a world of possibilities to my best friend.
Please let us skip over some dialogue.
Everyone, the new member is here. Yuri greets Zero, and Natsuki, well... Seriously? You brought your boyfriend? Well, Natsuki was being Natsuki. At this point in any anime, the common trope is to say, he's not my boyfriend, which is rather fitting in this scenario. What? He's not my boyfriend? Natsuki and Yuri stared at me with doubt. Zero started talking with Monica, and they basically instantly hit it off.
Okay, oh, they are skipping it. Oh my god! Let's go! Let's go! They're skipping it. Yeah! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Yeah, they were smart enough. They were smart enough to actually skip it past. That's something not a lot of mods do. They just start treading things. Where is this is the part of the school I rarely go to. You're right. This is they didn't mention about the places, the part of the school we go to. I can't say it. I can't speak. Usually used for other activities. I don't remember the word. I don't remember the line. I know Bug has the line like memorized. I don't remember what the line was specifically. I rarely gone to it. It's usually used for. It was like usually used for something. Yeah, usually used for first years. Yeah, for like right.
It's usually used for third year classes.
First year classes or something. Yeah.
For first year classes or something like that.
Natsuki stared at me with a look of confusion. She shook her head and decided that she didn't need sleep. She needs answers. Wait, you two know each other already?
Uh-oh. There might have been a little too much copying. Because I don't think Sayori should say they do in this scene. Considering he's referring to herself. Oh no, wait. Oh wait, no, they're talking about him and Monica. No, that is correct. I'm just confused. Alright, I'm confused. Why did I think they were talking about Sayori? Why did I think she was talking about Sayori? That's my fault.
They do. They're in the same class last year, but I don't think they know each other very well.
Actually, I happened to meet Monica a few weeks, and we chatted a bit. A few weeks ago, and we chatted a bit.
Natsuki, at the very least, didn't seem impressed. Monica, the pretty rich girl, being the leader of a club and Zero knowing? Wait, why did I drag him here again? Natsuki and Zero finished their exchange, and they both seemed a little moody, so I went over to them. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. No matter what you say, you won't get away with denying it. And that is the truth. Oh yeah, now it's not the time for references. I wave Monica over, and we arrange the desk to make a small table. Come sit down, Zero. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Natsuki made cupcakes for the club. I'll get them. Speaking of the cupcakes, I'm 100% sure they're in the closet. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Got it? She saw the real me. My true intentions. How unlucky. Maybe to Natsuki, I'm a bad liar? As she went to get the cupcakes, I laughed nervously. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Yep, I said I got excited. You know, like a liar. I was so close to being the queen of the cupcakes. Then how about I make some tea as well? Monica, Zero, and I sat down, awaited our chariot of probably cute cupcakes. Eventually, Natsuki cutely made her way back to the table, cupcakes at the ready. Okay, are y'all ready for some delicious cupcakes? I sure am. Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes.
Why is Monica upset? I don't know if that was the expression she was supposed to be in. Why is she sad?
They also look like little Tortoros. Natsuki and Zero will get along well, because they both love anime and manga. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Now with my eyes see a bunch of happy faces. That retains a smile on my face. Well, you know. What are you waiting for? Dig in, everyone. You don't have to tell me twice. So soft, so fluffy, so good. It's been a while since I had a Natsuki cupcake. Trademark Natsuki, followed by all her contact information. A few seconds after my Food Wars moment, Zero takes a bite of his cupcake.
Oh yeah, it's this fucking, why does he, so I want the biggest answer here. Why does MC spell out delicious? What kind of man is this? I don't like this man. Someone come collect their mans. He's not my man. Someone come collect this man and his Waluigi stature. Cause he's dumb. That's not nice. No weird thing for emphasis, I guess. You don't spell your words randomly, Zero? You're right. I don't spell. It's the most DELICIOUS cupcake in the world.
Great minds think alike. These truly are the greatest cupcakes ever. Though I'm not sure if I should tell my mom that. Zero continued singing Natsuki's praises. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything.
Of course, you made them for the club, right?
Yeah, right. I made them for the club. Understood?
Sure, Sundari-chan.
I understand that reference.
I don't know why that line is so funny. Sayori is the type of person to be like, I got the reference! Sayori. Sayori is that fucking type of person to be happy that she got the reference.
Should I? No, Natsuki's got this. Monica stared off awkwardly. While Natsuki and Zero bantered, Hiro returned to the table with her tea set. She gave us each a cup and put the teapot next to cupcakes. Cupcakes and tea! Truly the best fusion. Zero immediately goes to the tea to take a sip. Maybe we wait. Zero takes a big sip of the piping hot tea and his eyes pop out of their sockets. He's trying to act tough, but I can hear that he's screaming on the inside. He started talking with Yuri. I wonder if anybody can tell he's pretending he didn't just destroy his mouth. I turned to Monica, who's been watching the conversation, but didn't say a thing. I smiled to let her know the club was going to be better now. Sayori, I have a question. I nodded for her to continue. Ask away, Mamika. I'll let the Mamika comment slide. What do you think would get more people interested in the club? You understand people more than I do. This must be about the upcoming school-wide festival. We have to go over our plans. We have enough club members to join the festival, but we still need to decide what we're going to do. Natsu left a poem here recently. You think we could involve poetry in the festival? Yeah, that's a good idea, Sayori. Let's talk to the others about the possibility of poetry later. We return our attention to the group again. They're on the top of the visual novels, surprisingly. I never found them interesting. I think they're just filled with bad anime tropes. What's your favorite visual novel, Zero?
I forget. It was a sort of dating sim, if I remember correctly.
How can you forget the title of your favorite thing? Amnesia is a good way to forget something like that. Or a baseball bat.
Well, sometimes just can't remember even the most obvious things.
I can attest to this. You forgot the names of half the characters when we binge-watched Black Clover back in the day. So did I, but that's not important.
Oh my god, he's gone! He died. The mere mention of Black Clover killed him. I understand.
It's okay. It happens to everyone. I kind of want to know, who is your favorite character in that game?
The childhood friend honestly grew on me.
What an anime trope. Such a silly. Wait,
By the way, Natsuki, you like manga, right?
I'm so proud of them. I bet they'll make the best of friends. Yeah, what about it? Or, maybe not?
No need to be so defensive. There's nothing wrong with liking manga, you know.
I know that. Manga's literature too. Oh no, you shouldn't have said that. Know that look on Monika's face. She'll use her own words against you. That's right, Natsuki. You also usually like to write about cute things, huh? What gave you that idea? Everyone gives everyone that idea, Natsuki. You left this piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. I have it right here. Give that back! Fine, fine. Gets her poem with a pout, and I go to comfort the sulking Natsu. Don't worry, Natsuki. Everyone just likes to I don't like the word play around here. I feel like it's better just everyone just likes to tease you. Don't worry, Natsuki. Everyone just likes to play around with you. Thanks, Sayori. I'm glad that someone gets it. That seemed to satisfy her. Zero and Natsuki debate on whether or not Natsuki is cute, completely destroying my goal of calming the Natsu down.
Well, if you aren't cute, then why don't you share your writing with us?
That's playing dirty, Zero. Writing has nothing to do with cuteness. Natsuki's just naturally cute. No, you wouldn't like them.
Well, if they're as good as your cupcakes, I'd say I would like them. Then again, I don't know.
So you wouldn't like them?
Come on, everyone says the best bakers always make the best writers.
I believe him. Natsuki's a pro baker, therefore a pro writer.
Never heard anyone say that before. Sorry, that was a strange thing to say.
I understand how Natsuki feels, Zero. Sharing one's writing that comes from the heart takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Ah, that's true! I doubt I could share my closet with Zero if I tried. Some of these poems are depressing, to say the least. Well said. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Well, I
guess now that I think about it, I might be a bit shy to share a poem I made.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Everyone stares at Monika, curious about her idea. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own about anything we want. Then, the next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Natsuki and Yuri are hesitant. Even Zero is taking the moment to observe their faces. Cheer up! It sounds like fun! Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zero?
Well, I don't know if I'm that good at writing poems, but I'll do the very best I can.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Yay! Victory for Sayori! So it seems the club meeting is going to reach its end.
And now they walk home. Alright, so they did use a little bit of the dialogue again, but I feel like this dialogue is what makes this story important. So they skipped over the dialogue that wasn't necessary. So at least I at least still give it points for that. Like, obviously, we did have to retread a decent amount of the dialogue, but this was, you know, the whole figuring out poem thing, so that's understandable. Good night, Infinite Mob.
Natsuki and Yuri already left. Zero and I are ready to walk home. He certainly surprised me, though.
Sayori, I'm going to talk to Monika about some ideas I had for the club. Can you wait for me at the school gates? I want to walk with you. I want to walk you home after I finish talking to her. Okay. I don't like Ara Sayori. This mod's getting a little too weeby now. We gotta be careful. I'm not saying that.
You've grown so much, Zero. Wanting to present ideas now? Sure.
Say it, Zero. No. I refuse. I'm not. It's already passed. We're already continuing.
Do it.
I wonder, what exactly is Zero going to bring up to Monika? Book recommendations, maybe? I want to eavesdrop. That probably shouldn't be a question mark. I want to eavesdrop? Something caught my eye, though, or rather, someone at the end of the hallway. Someone was reaching under a vending machine. Pink hair, short, hungry. Maybe it's Natsuki. I walked to the end of the hall, where Natsuki was now looking at her phone. She seemed stressed, though. I wonder what happened. Natsuki?
The main reason I don't want to say Ara is two things. One, I don't want to support the mod and it's using Ara. Two, Sayori is not the character I feel like would say Ara. So I was like, no, I refuse.
Natsuki responds by turning around. Something about that look in her eyes seems panicked. Is she upset about being cute in the meeting? I think Zero also called her a tsundere. Are you doing okay? I saw you under the vending machine. Of course I'm okay. I was just picking up my phone. Can you leave me alone? Oh, she is upset at us. Was this a bad idea? You aren't still mad about us joking around with you back there, are you? I don't know what you're talking about. Just leave me alone. Sheesh. Natsuki begins to walk past me to the exit. He truly is upset. Does she like Zero? I thought they were getting along. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. Maybe we pissed her off early in the meeting. We didn't mean to. Really. Apologize. Sorry. Maybe this was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Oh, Sayori, what a lovely surprise. Clubs just ended, didn't they?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was just headed out.
No need to apologize. I was going to bump into you anyways.
Really? You make it sound intentional.
It was. Why don't we talk on the way?
Sure, go for it. We walked towards the school exit in comfortable silence for a few seconds.
I wanted to talk about the rumors that are being spread regarding you and Zero. People have been talking, you know.
I only heard some of the rumors. I didn't do anything lewd, if that's what you're asking.
I kind of figured, but that's not what I'm talking about. There are kids saying you dragged him to the literature club.
Eh? That's what you wanted to talk to me about?
Yes, Sakamoto-san is finally showing an interest in literature. He seemed so bored of it before. I'm so proud of him.
You're more excited than me. You're more excited.
I don't know what's supposed to be here. Is it supposed to be than me? It's supposed to be for me? I don't know what's supposed to be here. What is the word? Yeah, I'll say I don't know. It's you're more excited than me. Why? Maybe it means than. I guess we'll just try that.
You're more excited than me. Why? You have a great passion for literature, but not much for teaching. Huh?
Kinda. I wanted to be a poet when I was a kid. But poetry isn't really appreciated as it used to be. So I'd settle for a job where I could write poetry for fun.
Well, we did just start poetry in the club today.
Say it ain't so. You'll share your poetry with me, right?
Sure. I'll see you tomorrow.
Don't go blind in that time.
That's weird. Is that a saying? Don't go blind? Don't go blind, Monica.
The sun feels nice at this time of day.
Maybe. Yeah.
Zero should be coming out any time now. It can't have been that.
Hey, Sayori.
Speak of the devil. Hey, Zero. Ready to go home?
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. Don't go blind, Zero. I'll try not to, guys.
I'm very excited I'm finally walking home with Zero. It's been so long. Still, I wonder what Zero brought to Monica's attention. Or he lied to me to talk to Monica. Speaking of which, didn't they know each other before today? Say, Zero, how did you meet Monica?
Huh? That's a weird question.
Yeah, kinda. I would have figured you've known her though.
Our meeting was pretty plain. She just needed something from the classroom I was in, and she advertised literature club. But there were many members at the time, so I decided against it.
Well, that's a lie. Don't ask me how I know. I have a built-in Ricto lie detector. But you didn't know anything about the club when I first brought it up. That was a lie. That's silly. Why would you lie like that? I may or may not have wanted an invitation from you specifically. Is that weird? I've concluded that Zero has been abducted by an alien. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? The conspiracies are true. I ran past him, playfully sticking my tongue out at him. He soon gave chase, but I reached our houses before him, waved our goodbyes, and headed inside our respective houses.
Don't go blind, Zero. Don't go blind. She didn't say don't go blind to him. What if he goes blind?
What's that smell?
Sayori, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, did you eat already? I brought home Chinese food.
I didn't. I'm not hungry now, though. Mom won't even look me in the eyes. Been a little slow recently, too. It smells like wine. Pretty common for it to smell like that.
I see. I'll put it in the microwave for you. So, how have you been? Haven't really talked to you a lot recently.
It's been fine. I was able to bring Zero to the literature club today.
Oh, the literature club? I thought he would have joined the anime club.
Mom? How much did you drink last night?
Oh, look at her face. Oh no.
Quite a bit. I didn't drive home, though. I was dropped off.
Why don't you go lay down? I'll make sure my chores are done. Don't worry.
I don't really want to. I want to spend time with you.
You need to sober up first. Sleep it off, and maybe we can chat tomorrow after school. Okay?
Fine. Will you share your poetry with me?
Sure, just get some rest. I helped Mom up the stairs and laid her down. Even went and ate right away. Mom sure is a strange person. I don't want to say she's bad, but she's been wasting her life away in recent months, and I can't help but feel like a second thought for her. I don't want to end up like how she is now. I want her like how she was before. Successful, happy, married to the person I love. What if she has her own rain clouds? Did she get her own rain clouds from me, or did I get them from her? Even so, I want to paint this world with a smile. And start right now by doing my chores. You paint this world with smiles per person at a time.
Oh god, the fan is scary. Oh, we're done with Sayori's story. Why does Sayori's mom sound like Yuri? Because Sayori's mom isn't an important enough character for me to give her own voice. That's how I dictate how important a character is. If they get their own voice, then they're important enough. If they don't get their own voice, I don't think they're gonna show up that much. Well, that's how much is written for Sayori's, I guess. She did only have like 2 days. Honestly, that was actually really good timing because I was thinking about ending soon. So actually, that was like perfect timing. Holy shit. All right, so that was Sayori's. It was. I could see some of the improvements. You know, there's still a little bit of awkward writing here and there. You know, what'd you think of her mom? It's decently sad. I mean, I guess I could see. I guess it could explain why in the base game, you know, Sayori's parents don't seem to care about her. You know, because you're like, how the hell did she get this far without her parents knowing? But to be fair, one thing is depression is also a secret thing. So it's like, you know, it's hard for parents to even know about that stuff. But, I mean, yeah, Sayori's mom, we never really hear anything about her parents, so that's decently depressing. It seems like kind of an opposite of Natsuki's dad, though. It's like, her mom's a mess, but Sayori seems to still have a good relationship with her. So it's unlike Natsuki's dad, where it's like, her dad's a mess, and they don't seem to have a good relationship at all. So yeah, it's like, it seems like, you know, she has a similar relationship, but not fully the same. So definitely interesting. But yeah, I guess next time we'll be tackling Natsuki's story, or at least what's written so far for Natsuki's story. I would say, I guess I kind of like Sayori's a little bit more than the MC's, probably. I don't know. It was a little more interesting. Obviously, and I do like how with Sayori's story you don't learn. Like I like how they are using the stories, but Sayori's we don't learn we don't get to know the conversations that I had. Like she doesn't know the conversation between her and like MC and Monica, you know. So I am curious to see more. Curious to see what Natsuki's story is. I'll give my full opinions and stuff. I think probably by the time I play all the stories in the demo. But yeah, if you want to download this yourself, the link is in the description below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.